Last week on Tote Tank, we met our first 3 contestants. David and Kim Barton have created the Driveline Buddy, a product that safely secures drivelines. David Lambert has created a video course to help new towmen learn their craft. And Adam Yules and Kevin Grimes created Bar Cuffs, a tie-down system that locks your vehicle down for secure transport. We've still got 4 more contestants, all of which believe that they've got the golden idea. But that's for our judges to decide. It's another beautiful day here in Arlington, and it's made even more beautiful by the fact that one person is about to leave $10,000 richer. Our first contestant believes that that'll be him.
My name is Milton Martinez. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I've been in the industry for over 10 years. I pretty much towed any type of car, whether it's, not damaged or totaled.
Milton, welcome to the tank. Can I interrupt you just for a second? Please get to the solution of it, if you don't mind, because I haven't quite heard the problem that UTO is addressing yet. Listen, I feel like you missed on that one. I thought you were taking me down a different road, though. I thought you were going to tell me how UTO was going to reduce that impound bill.
It is.
But get me there, because what you just told me is a text to my wife that says, hey, I just got into a fender bender. I need to hear the bigger money savings being addressed. Help me with that.
Okay.
You're putting the choice back in the owner's hands.
What's that?
You're putting the choice back in the owner's hands.
I don't think the owner cares.
So the owners
I don't think they don't do pre-need for funerals. I don't think they're going to do pre-need for if and when they have an accident.
Have you explored the cost of what an app costs?
Yes, it's roughly about $100,000.
So you can probably be in for right around 30.
But Bill, let me ask you this question. Why would my car ever go to an impound bender? I just got into a fender bender on 114, and it was drivable, but why would my car ever go to an impound bender? All right, my friend, we're out. We're out of time. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You wrapped it up. I think you wrapped it up really good.
Neat idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
How'd you go?
I feel confident just because I know the application will help millions of people reduce costs.
Insurance companies cannot solve this problem.
How do you monetize it?
Let's meet our next contestant.
All right, I'm Shad Morris. I'm from Bossier City, Louisiana.
I'm Randy Nolan from Coachella, Louisiana.
Well, I work for Randy in the towing industry, and we were having problems with towing vehicles or towing 18-wheelers backwards. A lot of times the fairings will break. I mean, you're towing a vehicle backwards at 65 miles an hour. They will come off and they will break, and the biggest thing is this man has to pay for them. And you start paying for a set of fairings, it's $950 a piece, starts costing money. So we have designed a way to hook the fairings together with a ratchet and a strap, and they won't come apart. They stay there. You can go down the road 70, 75 miles an hour. I mean, we use them every day on our tow trucks.
Listen, I tow. I'm out here every day towing. They're just saying, companies nowadays, they want you to go do a swap out, but they don't want the drive line removed. They got to get this truck to this driver. He's sitting on the side of the road broke down. So we run in there, we grab the truck, and so I'm out there with about 4 or 5 4-inch straps trying to strap the back of these fairings. I've already got 20, 30 minutes of just strapping fairings. So I take off. Here I go. Get down the road about 15 miles. All my straps are done failed. So I'm on the side of the road trying to restrap. It's got to be easier way. It's got between
Common sense. Move.
$750 and $950 for one side. One side. And 9 times out of 10, the owner of the company that you're calling for won't let you fix it. They want the dealership to fix it. So plus labor. So what this does is, when you're going down the road, the 2 straps pull, and think about the fairings, and 9 out of 10, when you're pulling them backwards, the fairings rips off. And here we go. I know y'all say there, what's the name of the company? This is something this is just a product that Randy came up with. We use them on all his tow trucks. We're using them for about 8 months, 6, 7 months. They're on these tow trucks, and we don't know. We came to y'all saying, hey, we have an idea.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Show us where to go.
Beautiful. That's
That
perfect,
works.
man.
Something that works.
So what do you got? You have like adjustable.
Clamp.
We did here. I tell you what, we did one
adjustable
time.
clamps.
We used them for a wreck. We had 18-wheel wreck both doors. So you're trying to find straps to try to strap the doors. We'll take them, run through the inside, strap one door, tighten it up, move your 2 doors together. We don't know what all you can do with this. Who knows? This is just stuff that we're learning as we go.
Well, Randy, what would you pay? You're the tower. What would you pay to have your tow truck outfitted with something? But how much for you as the tower? How much would you pay? Let's just say that it was done.
It was all packaged up nice.
Packaged up.
I don't know how many I would put a few more in here for more stuff, but I mean, I'd say $300 or $400.
You would.
And a kit. Yeah.
You would.
You just put in each truck, and that driver, responsible for them, whatever. This will take care of everything you have on the back of the truck.
Do you think the driver would actually request this? Or would they?
Well,
Yeah.
No, would the driver say, man, dude, I got to go do this tow away?
here's another deal. I've drove the truck all my life, going down the road and watching the fair and sit back here. When am I going to lose them? We put the straps all around it, the upper thing. Next thing you have to paint the truck. We're trying to put something easy to deal with. The driver can get out there in a few minutes and have it good.
Yeah. So, how fast it take me to put this in?
You're going to be up on the truck.
So I have a question. So I actually tow heavy duty. So this is a unique idea, but my only question is that all the Cascadias and all the new Peterbilts and everything else have about a 3-inch rubber strip coming off of it. That's yeah.
This comes off.
Huh.
There's extensions.
Gotcha.
Problem solved.
Yeah. I've actually
I'm ahead of you.
yes, you are. I've seen those work and with the extensions. So
Yeah, they all make a good.
That's what we started doing. We bought the extension on some of our trucks. I got drivers that will fight you to take them off this truck.
So you guys use those every day?
Okay. We just look putting in kits, 6 straps and ratchets. You can pass everything down, throw it to the rear. And there's a lot of companies come up and pull the drive shaft and that other. They swap out UPS and different corners.
So, Randy and Chad, let me ask you guys a quick question. if you won the 5,000 plus the 5,000 in marketing services as well, total 10, but it wasn't enough to get you to the next step, how much would you put in yourselves, or how much could you put in yourselves to get this prototype to a finished, marketable, packaged product?
I mean, that's what we're here. I mean, we don't know. There's somebody out here that knows what we do.
Yeah.
You know, this works. It works. Like, go get a tower off the road and show them this. He'll be like, that works. You know, our tow truck drivers, I had one that we were coming, he said, I'll drive here and walk right up here and tell them. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Does there anyone else have anything like it?
There's nothing in the one. How you have to do, listen, and guys, I know this is very, very simple, but it's virtually ingenious, because if you had to do this every day, you would understand how easy and how painful it is to actually do this without having those stupid little clamps right there. And you're like, man, they're at Home Depot. Somebody said Home Depot, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it really is ingenious.
So
I have
now
to be
my
honest with
question
you.
is,
You go out there and tear up money bearings.
all right, so how much did that altogether cost you?
I mean, and hopefully you do see that this is supposed to be the catwalk. You just flip it in the catwalk, it flips anywhere. I mean, I can ask my wife. We walked around Lowe's for 2 hours. I had that in my head, and I'm going, there's got to be a way to get it simple. And there is more of a simple way. I know there is. It's just takes somebody with a little more knowledge than I do. I mean, I can get it here. I just can't get it. There's somebody out there that does it.
So, but how much was like all that together?
What I have, maybe right at $100.
Okay, so
But there's
I got a
nothing
question for you,
proprietary.
Randy, because you said you'd pay $400 for it. So why would you pay $400 for that when you can go do it yourself for $100?
It's an ingenious
I
idea.
guess it's like some of
Doesn't
them
own anything.
that truck sitting there, if you got it as a kit, carrying bag.
Ready to go?
And you can do different color straps for each truck. So I know my drivers, they might lose one, they'll go grab one off another truck. Where's mine at? Well, you get color coded or whatever. They'll lift it off another truck, put on theirs, they left it on another truck, I'm covered, they're in trouble now. But it's simple.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost that much.
Yeah, and it saves a lot of money if
And
the
there's a
fairings.
few other things that you can put in there also.
Yeah.
You know, put in a little carrying bag, a little tool bag or something. It's all together.
So you being the owner of the company, you're going to save a lot of money and liability by having something like this.
So let me ask you just a quick question. Over the course of a 12-month period of time, how many fairings do you guys or your drivers damage and therefore you have to replace?
Probably about 3 or 4 in the last year.
3 or 4 in the last year, 700
A lot
to
of that's
1,000.
at night. You can't see, you know, at night. I know my son, he lost one off the top of the truck, hit one straight. But you don't have time to get up there and check the bolts. You
So
snap these on.
the bigger question for me is, how many damaged fairings have you still been able to tow the truck from the rear because all the fairings are damaged? So, yep, exactly. Yeah. Most of the time the truck is jacked too far and it's bent those fairings, and when they bend, they become weak, and you tow them from the rear, they bow out, and then of course, even though they were damaged, now you get blamed for it.
We tried to.
It's actually unique.
Going around, going, you see the ground of the crap where and you're out of the compound.
Gentlemen, time is up. I want to
Thank
thank
you.
you. It's a great one.
Yeah, you too, brother.
Very
You
neat
too.
idea.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Charlie.
Thank you,
Pretty
Randy.
creative.
Thank you. Good idea, man.
Creative.
What do you think your chances are right now from what you've seen or what you've heard? You go into the
They
next
like
round?
it. They understand. I mean, that's the whole thing, is getting it out here where people understand and people want the product.
Yeah, it's a hell of an idea.
So my name's Alan Mayhew, and I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I think as one person, we've kind of done enough, and it needs to go. It needs help to take it to the next level.
Alan, welcome to the tent.
Thank you very much. My name is Alan Mayhew. I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Hey?
Hey.
So I've been working on my yellow.
Yeah.
Down here. So, just get to tell you a little bit about me. your AAA. Up in Canada, I work for CAA for the province of Alberta, which would be AMA on the Edmonton fleet.
Well, Alan, let's get to the product if you don't mind. Tell us what it
the
does.
product is a pan pillow. And what the issue is it solves the problem of oil pans smacking on the wheel if going down the road, front wheel drive vehicles going down the road. So what you would do is you would pick the car up like you normally would, tilt it on the angle, stuff the pan pillow in the cavity, inflate it, tilt it down level, and you're gone.
How do you inflate it?
So either with an air tank or, the truck should have some form of air on it, right? So it has 2 valve stands on it, one to fill it, one to drain, so one has a valve and one doesn't. So all you do is you just pick it up, tilt the legs sideways, stuff it in the cavity, bring the legs down, bring the safety cable around to the other side, inflate it, tilt it level, and you're gone.
Is that true?
So my company is Pillow Protection Corp. The product is called the Pan Pillow, and I've been selling it since '06. I've probably sold over 1,500 units. It took me 7 years.
How many did you sell?
1,500.
1,500 units?
Yeah.
How much you selling for?
300 to 350.
And what was the means of sales? Direct sales? Distribution sales?
Both.
It seems like an extremely well-made product, but where do you go with it? Who's going to distribute it? Are you going to sell directly to the
Well,
towers,
that's
or
what
are you going to sell to
I
the...
want to find distributors down here to get it moving.
Have you called tow truck manufacturers or anyone else to see if they would be interested in?
I haven't talked to tow truck manufacturers, but I've had inquiries with regards to distribution. I think it needs to get down here in a big way. Yeah.
How big of a problem is it?
So Mike has asked me the same thing. It's a catch-22. It is a problem, but vehicle designs are changing enough now that the clearances are adequate for a wheel lift. But I was looking at this in a completely different view than the way he had it on here.
So where are sales going, Alan? Are they going up or are they going down?
So we
plateaued.
kind of hit a point.
Yeah, plateau.
How much? How much are sales?
I'm doing about between Canada and the US. I'm not doing very much in the States, and that's kind of why I'm down here more than anything.
Yeah.
I do quite well in the
Specifically?
Canada, but I need some help.
What are the numbers?
So we're looking at about 27,000
total sales
in Canadian and about 10 in US.
So you don't have the ability to live on this, then you need to keep that day job.
No, I actually left. And I have my severance and stuff, and I'm working on this full time.
Full time now? This is your full time venture?
Yeah.
Okay, Alan, we are good on time. I want to thank you very much for your presentation. It was awesome. Really well made product.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually very ingenious.
I think it went quite well. A little bit of nerves, but that comes with what.
Well, I think that we could, for $5,000, we could develop some very slick collateral.
I don't like to speculate. I think it went well, and we'll just have to leave it up to them to make their decision.
We've got one final contestant looking to sway the judges in their favor.
My name is Dwayne Mays. I'm from Henderson, Nevada, which is just on the outskirts of Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been in towing for a good 30 years, so my life. And I'm 50 years old now.
What do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
I bring you have the prototype drawing of it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great.
This is the very first one that I did.
So how big is this rolled up in the tow truck? It seems like it would be a lot of netting. Where would it go?
Which way you roll it up.
It seems like it would be big and heavy.
It probably would be. The strap, the border straps are 4-inch
even a cover for a boat is pretty doggone heavy.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what a netting tarp for a 53-foot drive-in trailer would weigh. How do you envision it actually getting from one side of the trailer to the other?
Why do you say it's a replacement for airbag recovery?
Not a replacement. Yeah. There's no sidewalk in something that's going to come out.
Gotcha.
The walls are actually going to be like an inside.
Oh, good answer.
Okay, you said it costs about $8,000 for your prototype to be made?
About $8,000 now.
And that's
Do you have any forecast on what production would cost?
What about weight? Do you have any idea on what this is going to weigh? Am I going to have to take my rotator and bring it out and unroll it? I mean, that's kind of my question.
That would probably be easier.
Right.
And then I know that companies will charge to use their airbags. So how much do you think you'd charge the company to bring out the net? Oh yeah, they're expensive.
No, but to bill the insurance company, they're billing out.
Yeah.
So
And
he's.
this is right here.
So Dwayne, we're at the 10-minute mark. I want to thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. It is interesting.
All right.
Did a good job, buddy.
How do you feel about that? How'd it go?
I feel pretty good, but I still forgot a few things I wanted to add in there.
That can be round two, can it?
Yeah.
Good deal.
He should be exploring like parachute cord or something like that. Not
Something that's already done.
Yeah.
What do you think your chances are compared to what you've seen so far?
Pretty good.
Now, the shorter one would be nice for situations where they run into the side of a wall, another track trailer hits somebody, you can put that net over top of it, strap it together. That net would hold the load in while you really get off the road. That's the direction you should be going, not a direction for replacing it.
Listen, I want to thank everybody for having the guts to come out here, put yourself on the line, to show your wares, your dreams. Some obviously at very different levels, right? Some were in the very early stages, some were in the more advanced stages. That weighed heavily on our decision. When we looked at it from that light, there was one clear winner. And that clear winner